Hello artist, it's Friday, June 19th, 2020. It is our 40th day of sketching together. So we have 5 more days, actually there are probably 6 more prompts left on there after today on our list of 45 things to draw, things to inspire us. So that means by the end of next week, I need a new list of ideas. I've got a few, but I need more. So if you have ideas, please give me a call, 230-4324, and just leave a quick message saying, here's what we should draw, and I will add them to our list. Yesterday, we were drawing self-portraits, and our rule was to be kind to ourselves and only say compassionate things. So I wanted to show you what I came up with. So here is me. Does it look like me? I don't know. Maybe a little bit, maybe not, but I tried. So I've got the eyes, the eyebrows, I got my lips there, and my wrinkles. So I just worked for about 30 more minutes on my drawing, and I hope that you too spent time drawing your self-portrait and coming up with something that you were happy with in the end, whether it was a stick figure or whether it was really rough lines and more of a gesture drawing, or if it was really detailed after you kept going. Remember, creating images, creating people, creating anything we draw is really about creating an illusion. It's really the art of illusion. You're taking a 2D piece of paper and you're using line and shadow to create that impression that our mind believes is eyes and nose and ears and mouths and hair and all of those other things. So keep practicing and practicing and practicing, because that's what makes us better artists, as well as just have the confidence to say, I can do anything. I can do this. This is simple. Once you have that confidence, then anything is possible, and you'll try anything in your art making. Okay, so tomorrow is the first day of summer, June 20th this year. So I thought for today's prompt, we would go to prompt number 41, and we're drawing a summer day. So there were so many things that I thought of when I thought of drawing a summer day. So I decided to draw an insect, because we've drawn birds, we've drawn animals, we've drawn other things that could be from summer days, but we haven't necessarily, really looked at an insect. And when I think of a summer day, there are lots of insects out there enjoying summer as much as any of us. So I started with a grasshopper. So my summer day is going to be from the perspective of a grasshopper, a very large grasshopper, but to them, this is their, this is the world, is in normal size. So while my grasshopper is exaggerated, because I've never seen a grasshopper that big, but I've seen some grasshoppers that are pretty big, maybe half, a quarter of the size of this or so, third of the size of this in length. But this one is really exaggerated, but I really wanted to think about it from his perspective. So I'm going to work on this on camera. I'm going to add the details, and then I'm going to cut him out, and I'm going to put him in my journal, and then I'm going to create art around him. So now that I have him drawn out already, I'm going to go in and add some of the details. I'm going to use colored pencil. So if you have colored pencil and you'd like to draw your summer day in colored pencil, I encourage you to do that. Or maybe you want to work in pen today, or watercolor if you have some watercolors, or maybe you're just thinking. So I'm just going to add some color to him, adding a little bit of, grasshoppers are often many, many colors of shades of green and yellow, and sometimes browns. And as summer goes on, more and more grasshoppers can be found, especially in a garden or in a field. There are probably thousands of grasshoppers in a garden, hopping around in late August and in September. So I'm starting to add some of the color highlights to my grasshopper. I'll see if I could at least get him started as far as I can, and then I'm going to cut him out while we're still on camera here so we can see what he might look like if I glue him in my sketchbook. So what do you think about when you think about a summer day? Do you think about days gone by? Do you think about the days coming up and getting outside and enjoying the beautiful sunny days and sunlight? Do you think of childhood and think back to a favorite summer picnic or a special place you love to visit in the summer? Or do you think about school and how the end of school marked the start of summer? What is it that you think about when you think about summer? Or maybe you had a grandparent or someone in your life who loved to grow a garden. Or maybe you yourself love to grow a garden. Or maybe someone in your life, a parent or a grandparent, loved to can vegetables. Or maybe you picked berries. Maybe you still do all of those things. I think in our modern world we do less and less of those things, but I think it's so important for the soul to be out in the earth. Just like these grasshoppers. Gosh, they've got it right. They know what they're doing. They want to spend their days in the sun, soaking it up. I'm going to give him yellow wings so they stand out. Sometimes when you look at an insect, a photograph of an insect, they look unreal because of the colors they are just so magnificent. You think, how is it possible that a creature could be that beautiful? But they are. So I'm just making this up as I go, but I'm sure there's a grasshopper out there who has that much yellow and that much green on him. I'm going to do his eye, and then I'm going to draw in his antennas, and I'm going to cut him out. So right now I'm just looking for a black colored pencil. I must use my, I can never find my black colored pencil in here. I don't know why. And I use it a lot, so I don't know why it's always missing. Here it is, right on top. I think where I put it the last time so I wouldn't lose it. And of course, I didn't look there. Okay, so I've got my eye in there, and I'm going to give him some antenna. Okay, so there he is. I'm going to cut him out, and so we can just see what he might look like. He's a little too big for the page, but that's okay. I will make him fit. So while I'm cutting him out, I hope that you are drawing and taking advantage of this time, which is really set aside for you to create art. So you never have to do anything that I'm doing, but I hope that you will take the time and make the art. Whether it's a little tiny quarter-size sketch, if it's just a little tiny sketch, or if you're, you know, going outside of the book here and making art on a larger piece of paper or canvas. I hope that you're taking the time for you, because remember that this life is all about you and doing the things that you love and doing the things that really make you happy. So art can help us discover those things about ourselves, and then we discover so much about ourselves through the art. Okay, so I'm getting this grasshopper cut out. I'm just about done. We'll take a look at how he looks on the paper, and I'm going to start thinking as I'm finishing here. My mind never takes a break, I think. So as I'm cutting this out, I'm already thinking, what is he going to be looking at in this image that he's going to be in? Is he going to be in a field of flowers? Is he in tall grass? Is he sitting on a sunflower? Where could he be? So I'm thinking about that, And grasshoppers love to hop from thing to thing and do it very quickly. I say hop, but I think they really open up their wings and fly. It just looks like a huge hop to us. I have a young niece. She is 12 and she wants to be a, my gosh, I can't even think, entomologist. So she wants to work with insects and study insects, and she loves insects. And unlike some kids I know, she is not afraid of any insect she comes across. Or at least I'm not aware that she is. Okay, so there he is. He is big for the page, but I'm going to make him fit. His little antenna, maybe I can cut them a little short and get him to fit on that page, and then do the surrounding. So I have more work to do. I want to go in and do more detail on him, and I want to then put in background. I'll bring him back on Monday and I'll share him with you and see. I like him popping off the page too, though. It makes him look kind of like he's alive. So maybe I'll play around with that idea of having him pop off the page. So I encourage you to play around with your art making, collage things, add things, cut out words from magazines. We did that early on in our series in the very beginning when we did the cover, or at least I did. And maybe some of you also have done that throughout the series. So go ahead and send me some images to jennifer.bethel@oakwoodvillage.net. I would love to see what you're working on. It's not fair that I'm the only one who gets to share what they're working on. I love to see what you're working on too. And I know all of us are curious what each person is working on here at Oakwood. Okay, I will see you on Monday. Have a great first day of summer tomorrow. Please get out if you can, even if it's sprinkling. Peek on outside and see how it is, or get out next week if you can. Okay, I will see you back here Monday at 11. Have a great weekend.